Hey guys, Ranchin here, bringing you all another stock of commentary. This is going to be the third and deciding set between Flash and ZerO in the Nate MSL round of 16. Flash up against ZerO. Of course, we're going to have Flash lower right-hand position as the purple terran. We're going to have ZerO at the upper left-hand position as the teal zerg. This is going to be on odd eye. And two impressive matches so far. ZerO taking a lead in the first set, heavy lead, and Flash fighting back to win it. But in the second set, ZerO managed to show his absolute domination of Flash. Absolutely just running over him on match point. A very heavy Terran favored map. But yeah, just going for very heavy Mutalist play and using that, very early Muta play, and using that to take advantage of him, to basically bulldoze him and eventually take a huge economic advantage and just macro up and keep Flash on two bases, surround him, and just destroy him. It was that simple. Destruction was really the word to describe the second set. But now I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen on this map. Of course, two-player map yet again, so each player knows what the other's going for. I'm not expecting any sort of cheese from either of these guys, despite the fact that Flash way back when used to be known as sort of the cheese master. It's how he got himself into leagues. Way back when, for instance, beating Bisu in what I believe was a round of 8 match. I believe that was in the Dom OSL in 07, where he beat him, I think, in all games he played against him. He won them with cheese, going for some epic cheese. He was very good at that, but now he uses it very sparingly and almost never in a dire situation because he has the standard game to not need it. Let's see, it's going to be a spawny pull alongside Extractor from an overpull alongside an Extractor from ZerO, so he's most likely going to go for yet another Mutalist, but we're going to see what Flash going for here. I hope for his sake that he's not going for something funky or crazy. He's not really. He's probably just going to go into another accent to expand, sending out his ACV scout. Going to go and spot this. Probably going to see ZerO put down a natural expansion fairly soon. For those that are wondering, I am very sorry that I'm bringing this very late. I apologized for this before, but I've been very busy lately. There's a lot of work to have over Christmas, so I got to take full advantage. ZerO is going to now plant that hatchery down. Do feel confident that unless there's some sort of crazy-ass crisis coming up, most likely I will eventually bring you guys these games. They might sometimes be a day, two, or maximum of 2 to 3 days late, but I will eventually bring you to them. So, already a hatchery up, quick tech to lair. So this is going to be a lot like the strategy on the other map, although I believe you actually went for a 12 pull on that one a little bit later. Might be wrong on that. I believe you went for a 12 pull. Going for an overpull here, going for a very quick, pretty much same thing you did last time. But this time with the distances quite a bit longer between the maps, and I'm not quite sure if Mutas are as viable. I actually feel the natural expand main is definitely dangerous for Mutas to try to come in and do some damage, but natural expansion is not as viable to harass as it was on match point. So but of course theoretically, if ZerO does this well, he can still do this. I think Flash this time though has a lot more. He knows this is coming. He's pretty much guessed this is coming, so he's going to prepare, going to be a little bit quicker about getting all of this stuff going, about getting his academy up, getting his gas up, getting his eBay up. I feel even that in the last game he might have been a little bit late in that. He didn't have stem or turrets ready by the time the Mutalists were coming in and killing everything in his side of his natural expansion. Still managing to keep that SCV alive. Is going to get picked off before it spots the spiral like it did last time. Did spot the spiral last time, but Flash did not have enough time. But he's probably most likely going to guess that he's going to go for it. Does barely manage to escape a little while longer. Is finally going to get picked off any minute now. Does survive long enough to spot the spire though. Clutch right there. Does survive a few seconds long enough to spot the spire coming down. ZerO not delaying at all to kill that scout. He just needs that up right now. Refinery is coming up alongside the second racks for Flash as he sets up saturation as natural expansion. He is going to be, I think, in time to put up an academy, get that stim upgrade and those turrets this time. Spire going to take a little while to get ready and get those Mutalists in there. But this is going to be a lot like the first match. Only we're going to see whether Flash actually manages to react quickly. Academy is, from what I see, I'm not quite sure whether that's quicker or not, but it is going to be very critical for him. He's not putting that bunker down in the natural expansion. He did use a lot of his early time to put up ground defenses, which really didn't come into play at all. A bunker here, a couple of supply depots blocking off, which really didn't come into play because ZerO really played only air. He has 4 Zerglings out in the field, yet again like last time, but not really using them too aggressively. No eBay quite yet coming in for Flash. Probably getting the necessary resources for that. Spire almost up for ZerO. There we go. There's going to be the eBay. Turrets are not going to be quite in time. The stim upgrade might come in time for the Medic Marines, just in time for those Mutals to come a-calling. We're going to see those medics coming very soon. And it is basically going to come down to how if ZerO manages to play like it did on match points, hold flashback with very beautiful mutaplay, no Academy flashing quite yet, but if he manages to hold him back with mutaplay like he did last time, it's going to be awesome for him. It is going to be Bunker coming in very at the natural expansion right in front of the command center, not really in a position to attack Mutalisk unless they try to fly in from that position into the main, of flashes, now putting down turrets. So he's going to have enough time to put down turrets all over the place, unlike last time. Mutalisk, meanwhile, on the way right now. So this is what it's going to come down to. Turrets and Medic Marines, unstimmed Medic Marines, are going to be up against his Mutalisk. We're going to see how well he manages to react. There's only one single turret. No, okay, never mind. There is another turret coming on the natural expansion. And he is putting a turret just outside the barracks, putting down even more turrets in that expansion. He's much better defending. He also has the bunker that will, of course, attack Mutalisk in the flight close by as well. Has Medic Marines at his main right now, fighting back these Mutalisk alongside turrets on two sides. The Mutalisk are actually going to hit from both sides, even more turrets on the way, very close to the Raxes. So at the very least, he's trying to prevent that any sort of all these Medic Marines that are coming up. They are ready with stim now, but all the Medic Marines that get spawned, they don't kill instantly. SCV get picked off that was building a turret, almost ready with that turret. Not quite. ZerO also going to expand the lower left-hand position. It's quite a risky position for him to expand if that gets spotted. However, of course, the Flash does not scan into that location, which he honestly should be scanning all over the place right now. Probably